All right, boys, we're here with break number, I believe this is 346, and it is the second half of the jumbo case. I was going to say, I didn't have my man Cal out here. Let's get the bad boy out here. All right, we got my man Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. Charm City, Ben Baller, Project 2020 edition. A nice rub on the boxes. And let's get rolling here for the good luck. Like I said in the football video, I'm going to kind of do this like I did the last one, where I'm not going to really go over each individual card in the sense of talk, like say their names or anything. I'm just going to flip through the cards. When we get to the end, I'll go over each of the cards that are at the end of the pack, which is really the cards that are the foils, that are the cards that are worth something. Just to keep it relatively quick, so we're not wasting a lot of time with me just talking the whole time. We got Joey Votto here for the Reds. The Reds belong to Kyle Wellman. Kyle, if you want this, let me know. If not, we'll work out some sort of break credit. I know a lot of guys would rather take the break credit than those big things. There is one autograph per box, 2 relics. There should be at least one to... There should be probably at least 2 short prints. Hopefully we can get 3 short prints in this half of the case. We got 2 in the first half. I will pull out like guys like O'Neal Cruz whenever I see them. But good luck to everybody here. In the break, I was going to say, like I said, we're just going to go relatively quickly through this. The sequencing is all the same, so if you've seen one case, you've seen them all. I was going to say there's nothing really crazy about these cards in the sense of the base cards aren't really anything super, super crazy. Obviously, all the rookies are still going to be sleeved and everything like they are for any other break. That is the only time I don't sleeve rookies is for Bowman breaks anymore. I don't sleeve the rookie paper. I still ship them, but I don't sleeve them because they're really not worth much after like the first week. The first week or so I'll sleeve them. Then after that, just so you guys want to try to flip them quick. After that, they're not really worth much. We got Ryan Vlade right here. Vlade going to the Rockies on the foil. Nice little start for the Rockies. On the rainbow foil, the Rockies belong to Joseph Semple. So it'll hit to start them off. How's everyone doing tonight? I don't know even how many people are in here watching. So it might be a little bit hard to talk about football or stuff like that like we did last time. Then we got Nick Fortes for the Marlins. Rookie card out of 2022. This is going to be 105 out of 2022. Going to the Marlins. The Marlins belong to Dustin Cross. So Dustin getting on the board. Back-to-back little rookie baby hits right there. We got Sweet Shades, Ronald Acuna Jr., and the All-Star, Hank Aaron. He looks ancient in that picture. I think Matt Brash is going to be pretty good. Austin Warren right there. Justin Hesley. Man, Gleyber Torres, you want to talk about a guy that never really panned out. I talked about it when I was doing this, the first half of the break. These cards seem to be a lot smoother. They seem to be a little bit better right here. Man, that Josh Lowe is the same card they have in Bowman. Didn't even switch the image at all. Kind of disappointing. Here's an O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. Probably the best base card, I should say. Obviously, we're looking for the inserts. Or not the inserts. There we go, baby. I was going to say, we got him. Wander Franco is going to be the autograph. We got the gold frame Kyle Farmer. And we got a Wander Franco. How'd y'all let the Rays sit around all dang day? Brian Lovelace getting the Wander Franco autograph, rookie card, baseball stars. This was one of the last 4 teams. I don't know how y'all let this happen. That's why you don't let the big dogs sleep. I know some of the big dogs in football didn't necessarily hit, but I mean the Bengals had a good night. We had Randy Johnson, no-hit club, and Julio Urias. But yeah, man, that's why you don't let the big dogs sleep in baseball. Because normally, even if you aren't hitting autographs, you're getting some nice cards out of the big dogs, the bigger cards. Say, but man, nice Wander Franco. That's the first Wander Franco autograph I pulled in the group. We've opened a lot of baseball with the Rays. We pulled some nice Wander Franco cards, but not his autograph. Ooh. Jesus, Noah Syndergaard. Slippery right there. We got Adolis Garcia. I mean, in Series 1, I pulled an out of 75 Wander Franco, and the guy sold it for $2,500. We got Brandon Nimmo. 21 out of 71. Like, the release day, I pulled it, and he gave him pictures. He sold it, and by the time he got it in his hand, which was a few days later afterwards, he had to ship it off to the guy that bought it. Nice hit for the Mets on the Brandon Nimmo. We're going to have Miguel Cabrera on the Diamonds. Yeah, that's why, like, when people start yelling at me about shipping, like, if you hit a monster, like, I'll ship it to you overnight. I've flown cards down to Florida. I mean, I don't think Jordan Heller's in here, but you can ask Jordan Heller. Hit that Color Blast Trevor Lawrence he hit the other week in Prism. He already has that back in a PSA 10. Like, he already expressed the PSA. It has a 10. So I overnighted it to him. He sent it to PSA right away, and he already has it back. Like, if you hit monsters, I'll send them to people. The shipping is just because I get so backed up with my family sometimes. It's not that I'm trying to hold anybody's cards. Like, if you hit a monster, you let me know. I'll send it to you. Miguel Cabrera there on the diamond. We have Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, I was going to say, that's like a $40,000 card. We have Sensatelia, Carlson, Verlander. I'm so used to wanting to talk through everything, but I'd rather have a conversation while doing this, because otherwise I'm just talking like monotonously, saying players' names for 15 minutes straight. Yeah, so I do this everything by myself. Like, my wife, before she was pregnant, she would help sort stuff. But now that she has morning sickness and stuff, she's helped maybe sort like 2 breaks in the last like month and a half. So you have to remember, like, I don't know if you've received anything yet, but I personally, I mean, I think some other guys can agree with this. We got Dylan Cease here. Plus, I work 40 hours because I still have a government, like, I still work for the DOD as well. We got Reed Detmers on the Generation Now. And it's, like, in office. It's not remote. So I still work for one of the intel agencies. So I have to go in the office 40 hours a week. But it's also like, I could do quicker shipping, but then, like, I'm not going to be able to sleeve and top load cards the way that I think they should be taken care of. And that's like, I'd rather, when I was in breaks, I'd rather a guy take care of my cards and take a little bit longer than send me my cards all willy-nilly just to get them shipped out fast, because it's faster to sort them than it is necessary to sleeve them and top load them and whatever else. That's just my personal opinion, but, I mean, everybody has their own opinions. I mean, what's the point of a card if you're trying to get a good card graded and you can't get it graded because some guy jammed it in a team bag with no sleeve on it or no top loader? I mean, that's just my opinion. We got Randy Dobnak. So we're going to have a Max Muncy short print going to the Dodgers. Did Brett get the Dodgers this time? No, Emmanuel got the Dodgers. So, I mean, I do understand, and like Bowman and some of the other stuff, like if you hit a monster, like you need to, like the sooner you get it, if you're trying to flip cards, like the better it is, right? But all you got to do is tell me and I'll send you your stuff right away. Like, that's the thing. It's not that I'm ever trying to hold anybody's cards. Somebody accused me of that the other day. I was like, yeah, that's not even remotely true. Wander Franco Sweet Shades here as well. on the insert. I don't know what this insert's going through, but it's a pretty... I mean, I like the Sweet Shades cards, period, but it's a pretty sick card right there. And then we're going to have Don Mattingly. But shipping will be back to normal right after this weekend. I mean, I'm all caught up. So, it'll be hopefully back to normal to about anywhere like 3 business days or so from a break. Sometimes it'll be a little bit less. Sometimes it'll be a little bit more, depending on what came out. Like, if it's a big release like Bowman, like the big hits I'll try to get out right away. The other, like, base cards and stuff, like, sometimes people just have to be a little bit patient. Because that shit's a lot of sorting. Or, like, when Series 1 was out, like, I sent the big cards, like, some of the bigger hits out right away. But, like, trying to sort these boxes, man, it's talking about, like, an hour plus just to sort a couple box break. Kevin Gosman here on the gold. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is late. That's why I was asking if you guys wanted to. I mean, I don't care. Some guys on the East Coast, though. There's a lot of guys on the East Coast in the group. We got a nice Pedro Martinez here for the Red Sox All-Star Game 1999. This is one of the years where he was, like, absolutely ridiculous. This is going to Steve Samiego. I know I have a lot of East Coast guys. I've been trying to expand to some West Coast guys. The West Coast Breakers are a little bit more territorial about their guys than the East Coast Breakers are. In the sense of, like, if I see a guy talking about breaks or whatever, sometimes I'll message him and be like, hey, man, like, I don't know if you're looking for a break group or, like, whatever else because you're talking about breaks or have a lot of cards. Marischal, the guys on the West Coast, man, like, are so defended. Like, that in the Midwest, it's weird. Like, they act like they own people. I mean, I guess there's some breakers probably on the East Coast like that, too. But I don't understand why breakers think they own guys. Like, if someone messages you and you don't like the way I break and you want to go break with them, I mean, that's your personal choice. I mean, I think it's a bad personal choice, but, I mean, it's your choice. I don't understand why guys think they own somebody. Now, I do appreciate if, like, some guys are blowing up my members and it's bothering them, and they told him to stop and the guy won't leave them alone, then, like, obviously, I'm not going to say anything to him. I'll just kick the guy out of the group. But, yeah, I don't understand the whole, like, I own somebody. Yeah, we do. I mean, this is mostly a baseball group, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm trying to bring football into it because it's important if I don't have the shop to be able to get multiple product. And the only way to be able to do that is to move more of it than just a shop can move. That's why I asked about baseball, too. There's a nice Jake McCarthy. Got Brad Keller here on the rainbow foil. Oh, he said Third Coast. You're down in Texas. 60 out of 299. You're down in Texas, right? Corpus Christi. What university is there? Is Texas Tech there, or is it Texas A&M? You got an Angel Serpa here for the Royals. Royals, I believe, belong to Tom, part of the closing teams. Got Honus Wagner on the diamond. Good old Aggies. Come on, Honus. Andrew McCutchen. One of my personal favorites. So we've got 3 more packs here. Still got a memorabilia in this box. Speaking of Kutch, he's right there. Yeah, today was nuts though. I found, like I said, a stray dog. Well, he wasn't stray. He had owners, but I found a pit bull when I went to the shop to go meet the locksmith to get into the door. And he was crossing back and forth the street that's right outside where the shop's going to be. Kind of a busy street, so I called him over. And he came over all friendly, wanted petted and whatever else. I went to go take him to the vet to get him, see if he had a chip in him, and if the chip had, like the owner's names came up or whatever. And the owners had their stuff private, so I had to wait for where he got it chipped at to call them, to have that person give us a call, to get in touch with them, to come pick up their dog. I mean, eventually they got him, but we're talking about had their dog for like 6 hours, but I can't bring their dog into my house because I have 2 dogs. And I don't know what my dogs are going to do because they're kind of protective of my son. So that was fun. Good dog, though. I probably would have kept him or figured out how to keep him if I didn't find his owners, because I'll be damned if I put a pit bull back into the pound. That's for sure. We got Ahmed McNeil. Man, Seth Beer got a rookie in this. Diamondbacks should be up to like $90 a pop, man. Right there, that card probably is worth $100. Not actually. But if I was running retail breaks, I'd tell you it was $100 to make you feel special. But nice Seth Beer, they're going to Noah. Dude, I guarantee. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see how hard the retail guy breakers get hit, because it doesn't seem like retail's popping off like it was the last couple years, which it shouldn't be. Retail's supposed to be for kids. Grown men get hobby boxes. Got Jonathan Diaz on the gold border, going to the Angels. That's just my opinion about cards. I don't know, actually. I don't really have an issue with like people opening cards. I have more of an issue with people just trying to flip them for money. Like I don't mind the hustle. But I don't really like guys that are like trying to flip Prism and all that stuff. I think it's so unnecessary. Like, I mean, I guess I get it. Money's money, but it's not even like a kids can open it kind of thing. It's just in general, I don't. It causes problems. Like then you're gonna have Target and stuff limit people. What actually irritates me even more is whenever hobby shops have a bunch of retail and are charging like double the retail cost. Oliver Ortega. I mean, obviously they're not allowed to buy it from distributors, so I guess I get why they have to charge that, because they obviously paid somebody to get another Angels rookie there on the Ortega. So they obviously had to pay whatever retail prices are higher, and to make money they got to sell for something. We got 1137 out of 2022 going to the Yankees and DJ LeMahieu, Kyle Wellman. But at the same time, like to me, it's just silly. Like I don't understand the reasoning behind it. We got Buster Posey here, 22 out of 50. Should be a Hall of Famer in my personal opinion. We'll see what happens to him. But going to the Giants. The Giants belong to Hunter. Hunter's having himself a good night. He had a nice, sneaky, good night in football. He gets himself a 22 out of 50 bat memorabilia. Have Joey Votto and Garrett Cole. Well, they tripled the cost of Prism and Mosaic because why shouldn't they make the money if guys are just buying it all and flipping it? I mean, they're a business too. I was going to say, to me, that makes more sense. That's what happens, right? Now we're never going to get cheaper retail again because guys were flipping it, so the big box stores were like, well, if guys are doing this, how about we make ours? I mean, that's really what it comes down to, right? Got Walker Buehler, Whit Merrifield, Akil Baddoo, and Wade Boggs. I mean, they're the ones that have to pay the trucking company or whoever to drop it off and all that other stuff. Like, they pay all the money to get it. So why shouldn't they make more money out of it? Kirby Puckett, Stan Musial, Jose Barrios. And we got ourselves a second autograph on the Mojos in the case. Contreras for the Pirates. This is going to be number 156 out of 199 going to the Pirates. Pirates belong to Joseph Semple. It's crazy. Topps put in bonus autographs. I was going to say Panini puts in points. Man, I don't think there's really anybody in the group anymore that other than John Cullison that was there the night when I opened a Bowman HTA Chrome and found 5 autographs in a 3, supposed to be in a 3 autograph pack. I opened it. I can't wait for Tier 1 to come out, actually. That's going to be another thing. We're going to have a talk, even with the football. Like, I know that it's rough to get skunked and stuff like the Obsidian football, especially because the price is high. And if you're in a lot of stuff, like, everybody should know, like, I handed out a bunch of Colton Cowser in-person autographs earlier this year to people that spent a significant amount of money in the group. And stuff like that. Like, I always try to take care of everybody, but like, we're like with the bigger stuff, there's just gonna have to be a discussion that like the chances of getting skunked is high. It sucks. Like, I'll try to help you out with some skunk protection and stuff, but on rebuys, like, I really don't have a lot of wiggle room. We have Bryce Harper here on the Phillies, and Jason Turk. Jason, if for whatever reason you don't want that card and you want break credit, let me know. Or if you want that card, I'll send it. If you don't, we'll do break credit. But yeah, it's just something that it stinks. Like, I mean, that's probably the hardest part for me because I'm like a collector too. So, like, I don't want to see guys upset or whatever, feel like they didn't have a good time or all that stuff. But yeah, for some of the football stuff where it's only like 7 cards or like the Inception, like, it's so hard for me. Like, those breaks, they kill me a little bit. But then the hit draft is so expensive. No, I don't have any 18 draft. You can't find that anywhere, dude. I was going to say, if I could find it, I would get it, but it'd probably be really expensive. We got Bart there to start us off. I was running mixers with 19, 20, and 21 draft. And I was having trouble filling them, too. It was weird. Because I don't think people realize, like, well, now it's okay because draft was started out at like $800, right? So, or it got up to $800, and people are okay with it now. But 20 draft and 19 draft were always $900 after like the year was over. So it was price wise, it's expensive. But yeah, I couldn't find 19 draft right now. Actually, I might be able to find it down in Virginia Beach. There's a couple of shops that had some older stuff. Their prices are just fucking. The one place, the price is so damn outrageous. We have Patrick Sandoval here. I thought this was a rookie, but still going to the Angels. The Angels are hitting a lot of rainbow foils. We have a 50 or 74 out of 75 Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox and Steve Sammiego. Nice little gem right here for Steve. Look, the Series 2 might not have a sexy base checklist, but I'll tell you what. The fact that you have a 2 times a chance of Series 1 from their print run to hit stuff is pretty nice. There's a lot more numbered cards in here. I like that. Generation Now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And then we have the All-Star Jackie Robinson Jr. Or not Jackie Robinson Jr., just Jackie Robinson. I really like the fact there's more stuff to hit. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to really find it anymore. But that was a very good draft class for what was in it. I actually pulled a Pete Crow Armstrong out of there and out of 75 out of 19 draft. No, that was out of 20 draft. Was he in 20 or 19? Yeah, but wasn't Green in 2020? And Torque was 2019. We have the gold frame Javier Baez, Honus Wagner, and the Brian De La Cruz rookie. Yeah, I think Green's 2020. Because Dylan Dingler and Torque are 19. I can't tell you the parallel names, but I can tell you what cards are in there and who the players are supposed to be. I'll just make my own colors up for parallels and what the number is. So that's regular Bowman. That's not draft, though. Well, back-to-back Christian Arroyo's right there. All right, come on, Series 2. Got me always flipping around here all crazy. Tucker Davidson. We got Alec Boehm on the Future Stars. One of the Phillies. 20 draft is Heston Kjerstad, Spencer Torkelson. We got Joe Morgan, and this is numbered 34 out of 75 for the Reds. '20 is Pete Crow Armstrong, Spencer Torkelson, Heston Kjerstad, Max Meyer. There's a few other big names in there as well. Nice Joe Morgan for the Reds. The Reds belong to Kyle Wellman. So there's a few guys in 2020 draft that's pretty good. We're going to have Alex Bregman on the Major League material, just the base. This is going to Steve Simeon. So I think there's a whole... When you're collecting baseball cards, I think there's a whole like cycle of like how the collector collects. Like I think a lot of guys start off collecting like the big names or trying to go after big name guys, right? Like the superstar Cedric Mullins kind of generation now and the all-star Jose Altuve. And then slowly they realize that there's this product called Bowman that has people's first baseball cards and it's worth the most money, but it's also probably the most expensive for like the base sets. And I don't know when you started collecting baseball cards or if you're mostly a football guy or a baseball guy, but I've seen that cycle where guys start out trying to just collect whoever they like or whatever, and then they slowly start working towards collecting Bowman, because the first Bowman players and learning about the prospects is where the speculation is, the money's at, the interesting facts about a guy, like putting money into a guy and then him not panning out or panning out makes it more worthwhile, I think. And we have Taylor Hearn on the gold. How you doing, Casey? I see you just joined. Hope you're having a good night. I'm assuming you're one of the newer guys of the group. Welcome. Oh, we have an 8 out of 50. Jodo for the Twins on the patch autograph. The Twins are Noah Sehuson. I don't even know where. I guess we'll put him here for Bregman. Oh, I knock guys down. That's... Oh, he's good. All right, we have Miguel Cabrera and Vlad Guerrero Jr. Get the Miggy diamond into a top loader real quick. I think for Series 2, I actually don't think Series 2 is as bad as everyone thought it was going to be. I think it's not that bad of a product. I think it's the best product, but I don't think it's terrible either. Like, everyone really was dogging Series 2, but don't think it's as bad as people made it out to be. Now, the checklist isn't great, but like I said, more numbered cards. To me, that's always a good thing. I mean, I'm a bigger fan of Chrome, too. We have Ian Anderson on the Rainbow Foil. And we've opened a lot of Bowman Chrome. So, or Topps Chrome. Well, Bowman Chrome, too. But we have a Wade Boggs short print. Let's see, they obviously put him there with Reggie Jackson for whatever reason. But this is a Wade Boggs card. It's labeled Wade Boggs. So it's going to the Red Sox and Steve Samaniego on the short print. So you put this short print to the side because this will be part of the hits. Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Scherzer. Yeah, there's definitely a chance to get a lot of bang for your buck in Chrome for sure. The only problem with Chrome is they have so many pitcher autographs in there last year. I don't know if they'll have the same thing this year, but Chrome's going to be off the chain this year with Witt and whoever else is in there. Because if they're in Series 2 as short prints, they're going to be in Chrome, hopefully as base cards. And then whoever should be an update will probably be autograph chances in Chrome, so should be interesting for sure. Be the Rainbow Foil Ryan Feltner. I have a Steven Ridings. It's going to be a 16-18 out of 2022. Going to the Yankees. Alek Manoah Generation Now and Will Clark for the Giants. Let's see if we can get anything good in these last couple packs here. We still have a memorabilia. The silver packs. Haven't really had too many numbered guys in the silver packs yet. So we'll see what's going on with that. A lot of pitchers in Series 2. That's the big issue with comes to rookies, in my opinion. And we have a Pick Your Game Bo Bichette. Walker Buehler on the gold foil. But okay. We have Spencer Turnbull and Ryan Velarde. 1987 insert. One of the Rockies. And the Warriors won the NBA Final. Looks like the Avalanche are going to win the Stanley Cup. And we're going to be sportsless besides baseball for a little bit. Football will be starting up soon. I think Draft Picks comes out soon for football product. Good old Dykeman there. Montez. Junk. Jake Junk. San Francisco Giants. Our next memorabilia, and it's Hank Aaron. All-Star game from some All-Star game. I can't really see which one that is. I think it's 1981. Could be wrong there. Going to the Braves. See the man-made. This is definitely 130. Man-made All-Star game patch. Going to the Braves and Jason Turk. Byron Buxton, Sweet Shades, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Get into the last two packs here before we get to the silver packs. And we're going to get Nick Gordon on the rainbow foil for the Twins. Luke Voit for the Yankees, and that's going to be a 290 out of 2022. (2022) parallels, their coloring's a little bit different this time around from the last time. We got Freddie Freeman, significant statistics. Fernando Tatis Jr. All-Star. Oh, there's a Seth Beer. Let's see what we got going on here. Randy Dobnak. Oh, we got a home field advantage. Brian Hayes. I know for a fact I ain't going to be able to get this off of Joseph, so I ain't even going to ask if he wants to sell it. I was going to say. Nice Brian Hayes home field advantage. Going to the Pirates. And Joseph Semple. Have to go on eBay and go buy a card. Sick card though. I was gonna say, has a pirate chip in the background. That's what I like to see, baby. Old Brian Hayes home field advantage. Got Noah Syndergaard, Lucas Giolito, and Yu Darvish. Noah Syndergaard, he's having a rough time, huh? I thought that was going to be a good signing for the Angels. He's having a rough go. Oh, rough go. Let's get into silver packs here. Got Kirilloff, Ketel Marte, Lucas Giolito, and David Ortiz. I have Austin Riley, Sandy Alcantara, Jose Canseco. Got Adolis Garcia, and that's going to be numbered. That is an 11 out of 50. Adolis Garcia to the Texas Rangers. And Hunter. Hunter's having himself a nice little night here. $11 out of 50. Man, I kind of wish that they'd almost just have like a Mojo box. Like, honestly, like I think these Mojos look great. We have a Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. You have a random white card in there. Two box toppers. Put them over there. Good luck to everybody in this last box. Obviously got a home field advantage, Wander Franco autograph, a Josh Donaldson patch auto, and a Contreras out of the silver pack. So we've had a pretty good Series 2 half case here. The first half of the case wasn't bad either. Overall, a pretty solid case. I do have another case of Absolute Baseball if anybody wants to break it as a whole case. And I was going to say, I'm going to try to go ham diggity on Select when it comes out. I really like Select Baseball. It is a Braves card. Hank Aaron is always a Braves card. It does not matter if he played for in the city of Milwaukee or not. That is the Braves. I'll just say, I know you asked because you have the Brewers. And I don't mind you asking. I'm just letting you know Hank Aaron is always a Brave. Pick your team. Adolis Garcia. We have Soroka on the gold border. Generation Now, Julio Urias and Derek Jeter, 1987. I mean, I have a case of Absolute, so I mean, there's going to be more Absolute. It's just whether or not I do mixers with some Spectra or whatever else, or we just break Absolute as a whole case again. I mean, I can always get even more Absolute in. It's not like Absolute is absolutely the hardest to get or anything. I think they're dope cards. I think if you're a baseball collector, Absolute's one of the best to collect, especially if you like booklets. Got a sick Kirby Puckett here, 85 out of 299. Going to the Twins and Noah. Oh, Kirby Puckett here. Silver Slugger. Some pretty dope card. Put him back there for Zerpa. Zerpa, get your ass back over here, huh? Good old Zach Plesac with the gold border. No Hit Club and Josh Lowe with the Rays in the 1987. Going Tom Scarberry. Tom Scarberry having himself a little bit of a sneaky good night here. Gets himself a 101 Trey Lance, an out of 10 Trey Lance, a Wander Franco autograph. Good old Chris Paddock. You want to talk about a guy that never panned out all the way. Edward Cabrera on the gold border. Generation Now, Logan Webb, and Jonathan India. Still looking for the auto in this box, as well as one more memorabilia. Should be an actual non-manufacturer memorabilia as well. How you guys feel about the manufacturer memorabilia? You guys okay with it, or are you guys not a huge fan of the manufactured stuff? William Menez here. Patrick Sandoval for the Angels, and that's out of 71. Black border, 55 out of 71. Going to the Angels and Kyle Wellman. Sweet Shades, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Alex Bregman All-Star. Better than the napkin patches. I think I can kind of agree with that. I don't mind them. I mean, obviously they don't have significant value. Memorabilia and cards in general don't have the value that you would. I guess if it was more game war material, it'd be more enticing for people, but Anthony Rendon on the rainbow foil. Manny Machado on the short print, making a web gem. One of the Padres. And Steve Samaniego. Wade Boggs on the diamond insert. And we got Shohei Ohtani on the 1987. Oh, we got Future Stars Sixto Sanchez, baby. And Trey Turner, somebody that's struggling this year a little bit. Shane Bays on the gold. Gold border going to the Rays. We have our autograph here, and it's going to be a gray border 1987. Alex Bregman, 55 out of 199. On-card autograph going to the Astros and Steve Samaniego. Got Randy Johnson, No Hit Club, and Joe Ryan. I'm just looking for one more memorabilia, and then we have the silver packs. Tomorrow, I guess I'll post a case of Absolute. Baseball. We'll have another football. I think I'll do a football mixer with some Prism and some other stuff and see how that fills up. I think the biggest thing is going to be Jose Siri on the rainbow foil. Pittsburgh Pirates, 616 out of 2022. Reynolds and Hayes there for representing the Buccos. But yeah, we'll do some absolute baseball tomorrow. Hopefully that Bowman Chrome fills up. I don't know if I should push. I don't know how you guys feel about minis either. Like, I don't know if I should push more minis in the group or just kind of let the breaks fill as they fill. I mean, obviously, I'm not a huge fan of minis, but if you guys like them to try to get stuff filled faster, I'm not against it. I try to leave them open for a while, though, because I know certain guys don't see the post right away, so I don't want to lock a team in the mini that a guy wants. And he can't get the team that he wants because it's locked in a mini. We got Ozzie Smith on the All-Star. That's the biggest reason I don't like minis, is because I've had a lot of guys who post a mini and they're like, hey, can I get that team out of the mini? And I'm like, no, unfortunately. If you do, the other guys that bought into the mini might be only in the mini to try to get that team, so it's like a lose-lose. It's like a hard situation. Mark Melanson here for the Diamondbacks on the rainbow foil. Going to have a 1340 out of 2022 on the Alfonso Rivas. Sweet Shades, Mookie Betts, and Juan Soto on the All-Star game. Oh yeah, nothing like a big sequence of veterans. It just, man, this like turnover of cards is just. Nick Castellanos on the gold border. You would think they would have him off of the Reds in this, but they don't. Generation Now, Austin Riley, and George Springer. To the last pack here before we get into the silver packs. This will have memorabilia in it. As we haven't found the memorabilia yet, I can also feel it. Appreciate some of you guys watching, even though it's late. I know for some of you guys it's not as late as it is here, but still appreciate it. Hopefully at one point in time we almost have like a whole second crew. Like, I'm just the crew for breaking the cards, but a whole second crew of guys getting in breaks in the sense of you almost have like a group of West Coast guys or guys that are Mountain Time or West Coast that are getting in breaks later, staying up or whatever, keeping it active. Always be nice. We got German Marquez here, and that is a 1,028 out of 2022. Then we got a Trey Mancini 120 out of 199 for the Orioles. The Orioles belong to Steve Samiego. And we have a Sweet Spots Joey Votto and Mookie Betts. Let's get the 2 silver packs here. Maybe we'll get another auto. Maybe. Okay, there's definitely a higher chance of numbered cards in these Mojos and autographs, but definitely a higher chance of numbered cards. We got JT Realmuto, Mitch Haniger, Teoscar Hernandez, and Otto Lopez. Otto Lopez, rookie for the Blue Jays. Ernie Banks, Wander Franco, Rhys Hoskins, and Walker Buehler. Nice base Wander, even if it's a base. Going to Tom Scarberry. All right, let's do a quick recap of the hits. We have a 2022 Marquez, 2022 Rivas, 2022 Pittsburgh Pirates, short print Max Muncy, short print Manny Machado, out of 71 Patrick Sandoval, out of 299 Zerpa, out of 2022 Voit. We're going to have the Hank Aaron manufactured 1981 All-Star Game patch going to the Braves. Ridings out of 2022, and then the short print Wade Boggs. So 3 for 3 on the short prints here. We have a Trey Mancini 120 out of 199. Major League memorabilia for the Orioles and Steve Samiego. We had Joe Morgan out of 75, 34 out of 75 for the Reds on the Diamonds. Wander Franco, Sweet Shades, 2022 Fortes. We have Adolis Garcia on the Silver Pack Mojo, 11 out of 50. Nemo out of 71. Pedro Martinez, All-Star Game memorabilia card. Kirby Puckett, Silver Slugger out of 299. We have Buster Posey, 22 out of 50 on the memorabilia. Pedro Martinez out of 75. 74 out of 75 for Pedro and the Red Sox. Josh Donaldson, 8 out of 50 on the patch autograph for the Twins and Noah Sehuson. Contreras for the Pirates out of 199 for Joseph Semple. We're going to have Alex Bregman, and that's going to be 55 out of 199 for the Astros. Normally, I would say the home field advantage was the winning card of the break going to Joseph Semple for the Pirates. The Brian Hayes home field advantage. But we got a Wander Franco tonight. Baseball stars going to Tom Scarberry. This is definitely the big hit of the night. Nice Wander Franco for Tom. Congratulations to everybody that hit tonight. For everybody that didn't, better luck next time. I appreciate you guys. Had 2 nice football breaks. I think this is the first time we doubled up on football, even though it was really like a whole case and most people paid for the whole case. Then we had a baseball break tonight. So overall, a good day. Hopefully everybody has a good Father's Day. Oh, there's an Alex Bregman memorabilia I put to the side. That's also part of the hits. I apologize. I was going to say, I mean, it would have got sent regardless for Steve. But I appreciate you guys. I was going to say, like I said, we had that Bowman Chrome up. Hopefully we get that filled tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good Father's Day. Whether it's with your father or your father yourself, happy Father's Day to everybody. Be safe. Have a good night. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.